We're really delighted to be part of the October Kids Free Month and one of over 40 museums in San Diego, in the San Diego Museum Council, providing free admission throughout October, as well as being part of the Tourism Authority's county-wide effort to celebrate all of the wonderful things San Diego has to offer to children and families. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our guests this morning. We have our wonderful mayor, San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, Joe Terzi, the president and CEO of the San Diego Tourism Authority, Teresa Kozin, executive director of the San Diego Museum Council, and lastly, I'd like to introduce Rod LaBranch, who is the chairman of the board of the San Diego Tourism Authority, as well as the director of travel industry sales for Old Town Trolley Tours. And Rod, why don't you come on up to say a few words?
Thank you, Julianne. I appreciate it. Great being here. First, I want to say it's a beautiful morning, and I just got an email yesterday from one of my colleagues at the Tourism Authority that said Travel and Leisure Magazine finally just voted San Diego #1 in weather. So their readers did that, so I will give that applause. It's about time because, once again, it's a gorgeous day. As Julianne said, I'm with the Old Town Trolley Tours and Seal Tours, and we're proud we are celebrating the 25th year here in San Diego. And our mission is to get guests, whether they be visitors or locals, a better understanding of our amazing city and the colorful history here in San Diego. Each year we serve tens of thousands of people, and what we do is we move them around from Old Town to Little Italy to the Gaslamp area, Seaport Village, and we show them the best that San Diego has to offer. We're proud to be part of San Diego's thriving tourism economy and a participant in this year's Kids Free promotion, which we'll talk about just a little bit in a minute now. But my role here today is to introduce our mayor, even though, as we all know, he needs no introduction. Since taking office earlier this year, Mayor...
Stand up there.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Come
you're
on
good,
over.
you're good. Perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
He has put San Diego on the path to prosperity, focusing on growing San Diego economy and investing more money into infrastructure and street resurfacing. And last week, he unveiled one of the most ambitious climate action plans here in America. Most importantly, at least for us in the tourism industry, he's the importance of San Diego tourism economy and a big part of our efforts to sell San Diego across the country as well as across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Kevin Faulconer.
Thank you, Rod.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Rod. Thank you for that introduction. Very kind of you. This is great. This is a very special day for the San Diego families and particularly our kids. And I can tell you, as the father of 2 kids, I like it when the word kids and free are close together. That's what this great program is all about. Just like other words I like when they're together: budget, surplus, Chargers, and victory. You get what we're talking about. But I'm pleased to be here to kick off this very special promotion, which is just one of the many ways that we're working to grow our tourism economy, but also provide great opportunities for our San Diego families. And this is a very special promotion, and it's grown quite significantly over the years. Last year in our region, we hosted 33 million visitors from across the country and indeed across the world. Many of them came from Great Britain and Japan, which just happens to be one of the areas where we are currently focusing our international efforts. While these visitors were here, they spent more than $8 billion. They stayed in our hotels. They ate in our world-class San Diego restaurants, visited San Diego Zoo. They took tours at Old Town in our trolley cars, and they went all over. That spending includes about $157 million in hotel tax revenue, which is used for providing quality city services that our neighbors depend on: hiring police officers, filling potholes. So without a doubt, as Rod just said, our tourism economy is vitally important to San Diego's quality of life. And that's why we're doing everything we can to keep growing that. And our great weather, our popular beaches and attractions are certainly just some of the things that help make us stand out. But it takes aggressive efforts and special promotions to keep San Diego competitive with other cities. This Kids Free promotion gives not only tourists and our families that added incentive, offering incredible discounts all over the region. Places like Balboa Park, the zoo, SeaWorld, and a host of other attractions and restaurants. But the best thing about it, it's not just for tourists, it's for all San Diegans to enjoy. And this is going to be a huge benefit for San Diego families, and particularly our kids during this month. So my simple message is take advantage of it. We are living in one of the best, not just destinations, but best cities in the world to take advantage of this great promotion. And that's something that I think all San Diegans are going to be very excited about. Thank you for all of our partners who came together to make this happen. You're going to see a lot of smiles on kids' faces. You're going to see a lot of smiles on mom and dad's faces. And that really helps represent the best of San Diego. So I'm delighted. We're looking forward to a lot of great activities. And with that, I'd like to introduce Joe Terzi, who's the president and CEO of the San Diego Tourism Authority. Joe?
Thank you, Mayor. You know, what better place to celebrate Kids Free in San Diego and this wonderful museum. I don't know if you haven't had a chance to go through here, it's a spectacular environment where kids can be kids, and that's what it's really all about. So, you know, we're so pleased to be here today. Kids Free is on its third year. We started this 3 years ago, and, you know, Kerry Capich, our brilliant marketing director, we stole it from the zoo, who's had Kids Free for a while in the month of October. When you think about what we've been able to accomplish over the years, we've been able to gather a lot of our members and a lot of the great institutions in San Diego. It's been a tremendous success. Actually, the first year that we had it in 2 years ago, we actually saw almost a 7% increase in occupancy in the month of October year over year. And so we know this works, and our partners know these things work. We have over 110 participating members, and they're not small offers. These are significant offers to visiting visitors to San Diego, but as the mayor says, to our local residents, a great opportunity for our local people to get out and take advantage of this. And there are some great opportunities. The mayor mentioned SeaWorld. You can get a Kids Free for every paying adult. The zoo has Kids Free under 10. We have attractions, we have restaurants, we have surfing lessons, we have anything that you can do in San Diego. We have 115 right now of our members and our good business partners that have decided to participate in this. So when you think about this, this is a great opportunity to continue to tell people how important San Diego is and how you can experience San Diego not just as a visitor, but you can also experience all these great things as a local resident. We have started this because, as you well know, the summer season really ends the end of August, the beginning of September. You know, well, frankly, the summer season really never ends in San Diego. As Rod said, we were just voted the number one weather city in the country. I'm not sure why it would take anyone that long to figure that out, but Travel and Leisure finally got the right message. And frankly, that's why San Diego is such a great destination all year long. And so when we think about, you know, summer being over, it's never over in San Diego. This gives us an opportunity to talk to people about continuing to participate in the San Diego economy, continue to go to our attractions, continue to visit our hotels, and all the great things that we have in San Diego. And what that really does for us as a community, it drives a lot more people into the community, spending money, supporting jobs, creating TOT tax, and giving our city and our region an opportunity to benefit by all the great things that we do and that are done in San Diego to benefit our community. Some of the examples, I mentioned SeaWorld and Zoo. Balboa Park is offering Kids Free, and they have for a while, for a number of years, age 12 and under. We have Belmont Park offering Kids Free 12 and under, free swimming, meals, and more with an adult purchase. Kids can also ride free on the park's 11 ticketed rides. Now, I'm not sure how they're doing that because there will be a lot of kids riding on those rides for free, but it does promote the opportunity for people to experience San Diego. Kids can also get free admission to 35 museums countrywide, not to mention the Natural History Museum, the San Diego Air and Space Museum, the U.S. Midway Museum, and right here at the Children's Museum. And again, after a day of experiencing all these great things in San Diego, the parents have an opportunity to get out in San Diego as well. They have an opportunity to dine and to experience San Diego, to experience all the great restaurants we have, to visit our attractions, to spend time in the Gaslamp District. It's a booming, full of energy opportunity, and we have many restaurants that are offering kids-free meals with parents that people will take advantage of. A couple of things that kids-free participants have to really understand. This is a community-wide effort. This is something that we have done, but we haven't done it. The community has come together. The SeaWorlds, the Zoo and Safari Park, restaurants like Casa Guadalajara have all come together and said, we want to participate in this. When we started this 3 years ago, we were a little concerned. We'd go out and ask for people to participate, and we'd get a lukewarm response. When we did it the first time, we got over 100 participants. So think about that, 100 very high-level participants in this market that I don't think we could ask for more than where we are today. We get tremendous support. I think if we tried to do this in LA or San Francisco or Seattle or any of our competitors, they would not be able to do this. And we're able to do it because we have tremendous support in the community. The community understands how important tourism is, and they come together to help support tourism and to help us grow the tourism economy. And as I said, the mayor recognizes that, how critically important growing the tourism economy is for San Diego. The city is a great benefit from the TOT tax and other things. And actually, as we're here today, I just want to mention that next door at the Convention Center, it just so happens that we have the American Academy of Pediatrics here. So it's a great tie-in. There are 15,000 people in San Diego this week attending one of the premier conventions in the country. It's the first time they've been in San Diego. We hope to get them back often in a rotation. Their attendance this year in San Diego is the highest they've ever had. So we have living proof that we're a destination that can work in a lot of different ways. And it's not, it's very important for people to understand that we rely heavily on the convention business in San Diego. Things like Kids Free help us, but more importantly, we have to continue to promote these large conventions and continue to promote what we do in other parts of the country. So I want to thank all of you for participating. I want to particularly thank all of our partners. I want to thank the mayor, who has been, I remember before he was the mayor, walking doors for him in Point Loma when he was running for office. And I must say he's come a long way, and we are so thankful to have somebody that really understands how important the tourism industry is to San Diego. We are one of the three key components of the San Diego economy, and we couldn't be supported more by the mayor, and we're so happy to have him here today. Be happy to answer any questions, myself, or I don't know, Mayor, if you stand around, can you stay around for a minute or two to answer any questions? Right now, anybody have a question that we can address?
One-on-ones.
One-on-ones, so we'll stay here for a few minutes. If you have a question, please see Darren. We'll hook you up with somebody to respond, and I want to thank you for being here today.